but she used what she had to keep others from giving up hope.
I guess you didn't come to listen to me munch on popcorn. So daring done. Can't say it's a too imaginative name for an episode in a sub-series for our ponies, but at least it's something. Nevertheless, as Daring Do or AK Yearling announces retirement, being a super nerd, Dash decides that the proper response for this is not to write the letter, but go stalk the author. Cause sure as hell, what's one more restraining order, right? After the first one, every other one is just a drop in the bucket. Now, here's an interesting question that many have asked. Why did Pinky need to come along? Oh wait, I know why.
No! Rainbow Dash is our friend! Can save her!
And thus were the last moments of the Pink One. But seriously, what was the purpose of having Pinky here? Dash could have just gone alone and nothing would have changed. But if Dash needs someone with her, how about the other nerd? AKA Twilight. Should I just say because mystical magical horses? Okay, whatever. Daring, or AK Yearling, reveals that she is discouraged to do any adventuring anymore due to negative press after her shenanigans. And at this point I was thinking, yes, they'll tackle the topics that touch on fan feedback and creator capabilities and other interesting topics alike that were mishandled in Fame and Misfortune. But nope, it turns out to be blackmail/character assassination story. I'm not saying I'm disappointed, just that I was hoping for something more cerebral. Still, our protagonist bunch finally asked their asses to the long-lost city of whatever, where they encountered this cloaked figure. Oh, now I wonder, who might that be? So, of course, it turns out that Caballeron was behind most, not all, of the bad publicity stunts, but ultimately gets thwarted. Right, the story actually involves two things that I come to love in this show: colorful action and relative mystery. While mystery part was very subdued, action indeed was fun to watch. When it comes to this episode, it deals with heroes' responsibility and never giving up, which is fine and dandy, but it's not winning any medals in my book. Now, what I was pleasantly surprised about was, of course, visuals. What I really like about this episode, and what is typical of Daring Do episodes, is that artists incorporate that Indiana Jones-esque themes and add the Egyptian landscape from the bit in the comic, and you got a pretty good setting. See, my cynical side is telling me that bigwigs at Hasbro ordered to have episodes that promote those comics, and that is why this, as well as the Campfire Tales episodes, were created. But unlike the Campfire one, this is not an animation version of watching chimps throw shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Here the myth is used basically to create folklore and scene for our characters, while at the same time not having the story be really relevant, which worked wonderfully. I like the little Pegasus and the Sphinx, the obstacle and the meaning of it. So you see, when you're not literally catapulting diarrhea around, a comic book tie-in can work really well to both advertise the comic and enrich the story of the episode. This is the best kind of marketing. See, I don't have anything against advertisement when it's done in a tasteful manner, and it can be even fun if left as a background detail or a side detail. In the end, there's not much else to say. Beautiful looking scenery, fun action, neat characters, and yes, that includes Caballeron. And yes, I need a little bit of that hamminess once in a while. After all, that's why I absolutely love Mephisto from Lollyrock. So, in general, episode was just a fun little thing. Well, look at that, I didn't even go on a nitpicking tirade.
Caballeron?
Hold on, how did those two did not notice it?